One day, Naruto went to a restaurant that had a pie that had some pie on the menu that looked really good, so he tried it, and it turned him into a pencil. Switch.
Naruto, not being able to speak, was then picked up by Sakura, who was very confused at first. Then she decided to go and show Sasuke the pencil. Sasuke was so interested in the pencil that he decided to use it for more of his drawings.
Switch.
Sasuke, after examining it with further gaze, noticed that the pencil was a curious shade of orange. An oranger than any pencil he had ever seen before, and its tip was also yellow, and it reminded him in particular of someone that he once knew, and decided that to take his revenge on this pencil, and proceeded to shove it into a pencil sharpener and make it progressively shorter and shorter and shorter. So all that remained.
Switch.
All that remained was about an inch on the pencil with the yellow tip, the bright orange, and then the eraser, and he took out his kunai and began to shred the eraser slowly and didn't know it was Naruto. Sakura walked back up to him and stared at him because he was so fascinated shredding the eraser. And then he got to the metal part, got frustrated because he couldn't shred it, and threw it across the room, and it lodged into the wall perfectly and stayed there.
Switch.
Then, when Sasuke was taken by Orochimaru, Sai received his bedroom. And Sai, knowing that pencils are very, very important, proceeded to take the metal piece out of the wall and create a new pencil by using some piece of wood that he somehow happens to have because, well, he's Sai and he does a lot of drawings as such. Sai then proceeded to take this pencil and draw on his last page of paper. Wait, yes, I died.
Switch.
Sai, as soon as he began to draw, every time that he attempted to make a line, to take a stroke, it was starting to take another shape, as though the pencil simply was not obeying him. And it wasn't drawing particularly well either, almost as if it was a drunken scribble on the back of a napkin. And slowly but surely the form of Naruto appeared. And suddenly it made sense. This pencil was crap, and so he decided that he would do the best things he could do with it, and gave it to Sakura.
Switch. Switch, your turn.
Sakura stared at Sai for a moment, and Sai walked off to do whatever Sai does. And stared at this poor dilapidated pencil that was misshapen and horrible, and decided to use it to see if it was still somehow functional. And she set down a notebook and started to attempt to write or something, and slowly, it wasn't the form of Naruto that emerged, but shaky, vertebrate writings that said, "This pencil is possessed. I am Naruto inside. Please help me out. The secret is in the scroll. Go to the library." She stared at the pencil and stared at the notebook, looked at the clock, and said, "Oh my God, I've been drinking too much."
Switch.
Then suddenly Jiraiya runs into the room. Oh God! Don't touch that pencil! That's Naruto! I saw it with my own eyes! And Sakura looks up. Why didn't you come any sooner than that? Jiraiya picks up the pencil and quickly runs to Tsunade, where all of her library and work goes flying all over the place as he walks through the door because Tsunade decided not to do her work again. So he searches through all of the work as Tsunade's yelling at him and wondering what the crap he's doing in her room. He finally finds the scroll. Wait, wrong scroll. No, he finds the right scroll and just proceeds to get any kind of all the ingredients in which to turn Naruto back.
Switch.
Okay. Naruto went to bed, having been sharpened to a tininess, scraped to bigness, broken, and used for several instances, comes out looking entirely misshapen and with orange features in very bizarre places, his eyebrows, cheeks, eyes, and proceeds to think, well, that was interesting. And
Switch.
And chunks of his hair were missing, and he had scars, and he was very just horrified by the experience, and he thought, God damn it, I'm going to find Sasuke for ripping out chunks of my hair, and I'm going to settle this with him. But oh my God, I'm starving and I need comfort food. I need to go get some ramen. Do I have any money left, or did Sasuke himself steal it by gouging out parts of the pencil? Did he gouge out my pockets, my wallet? I don't know.
Switch.
He did find his money so that he could get some comfort room, and proceeded to run to Ichiraku Ramen as fast as he possibly could. In which case, he wasn't looking where he was going, so he ended up running into Shino. Shino is awesome. And Shino looked at Naruto, extremely scary, and Naruto was like, I'm sorry, Shino! And proceeds to run as fast as he can, right to Ichiraku Ramen. He decides not to order the pie.
Switch.
And suddenly, Naruto realizes that he no longer has fingers. So he proceeds to attempt to remove his money from his horribly shredded pocket in small ribbons and arrange them with his teeth into the piece of money. Finding that not only was this a very strenuous task and a little bit too hard for his ADD brain to contemplate, he also discovers that he does not have enough money to buy ramen, nor can the ramen owners of the shop recognize him enough to say it and to give him any out of pity.
Switch.
Finally, the one he had spoken to for so many years, who had always given him his evening ramen when he was all bloody and gory and nasty from missions, managed to recognize him, probably because he was on crack. And he looked at Naruto, who had no fingers and was trying to arrange the money with his teeth, and said, oh my God, get your bowl of ramen, I forgive you for the money, and then I'm getting you to the hospital where Sakura, because she's a medic ninja, is going to put you back to health. What the hell have you been through? And Naruto said, I'm going to kill you.
Switch.
So Naruto then proceeded to eat his ramen as best as he could, unfortunately not being able to use chopsticks, proceeded to eat with his mouth. Afterwards, whatever the guy's name is, Ichiraku Ramen, took him to the medical ninjas where Sakura hopefully yes, she wanted to finish it.
And then he bled to death. The end.
Okay.